Okay, let's go over what the referral agreement looks like. You've been signing this for years, but I want to make sure that everybody knows, and we have made some very small changes to it. This is the referral agreement that you get when you do an agent-generated referral. So you've enrolled somebody into the USAA or NFCU program. It used to say that you would owe a referral fee for a period of 2 years or 18 months from the last active date. That was confusing. It was really unnecessary. Our contract with Cardis says once we put them in, we owe a referral 18 months from the last active date. Active being the date that we have stamped in ReloSpec. So when a file goes dead, for a period of up to 18 months from that period of time, if a transaction happens, we owe a referral fee to Cardis. The fee is described here at 37.5%. And you'll notice that should an agent leave the company, you have enrolled that person into the program, you are still obligated to the 37.5%. However, you are not in an agent-generated obligated to any further fees, being that you brought that to the table. Cardis and USAA says, hey, once you use that name, you've entered that person into the program, you've used that program in some way to build loyalty, and so the referral fee is owed. So I want to make sure everybody understands that, enters into it knowing what they're signing. It goes on to talk about honoring the source for both the title and the mortgage companies. We've talked about that. Talks about some of the paperwork requirements. It also goes on in the last paragraph to say that an agent understands that the referral, once they've put this into the program, that it is the property of Century 21 New Millennium, that it could be reassigned should the client want that. That's the only way that an agent-generated referral is going to be reassigned, if it's client-directed. And also the fact that participation in the benefits by the member does, if they unenroll from the program, that does not forfeit or affect the referral fee owed to Century 21 New Millennium. We would still pay Cardis, Cardis would still pay USAA. Once you've used that name, regardless of whether or not the member continues to be in the program, the referral fee is owed. Hope that's understood. Let's look at our other referral agreement, which looks very much the same. It's our standard boilerplate referral agreement, but you'll notice that it's a referral fee of our standard 47.5%. It's also been changed to reflect the period of 18 months from the last active date of the referral. It also says that should an agent leave the company, the referral fee is now 60%. Our old referral fee was very confusing. It talked about the commission side and actually reduced the commission to 50% at a split and still protected for Century 21 New Millennium because it's company-generated business. We've made that much simpler. If you were to leave with company-generated business, the first thing we would ask is to try to reassign it to another agent. If it could not be reassigned to another agent and you transacted it at another company, the referral fee would then be 60%. It's actually less than what our old referral fee said, but I want to make sure that people understand it. Again, we rarely run into an issue with this. The company's very fair. That which you bring to the table, we are very fair and always allow people to leave with that business. That which the company brings to the table, we are always fair and think that we add a significant portion of that referral and expect to be paid what we thought we would be paid when we assigned it. If you scroll down, it's very much all the same. Says that that you understand that this is the property of Century 21 New Millennium, that it can be reassigned. It also says that the participation in the benefits or the canceling of enrollment into a program does not forfeit the referral fee. So those are the documents. They're very much the same. They've been simplified just a little bit. The 18 months could technically be a little bit shorter than what we used to have. It's certainly not any longer than what we used to have. And the 60% for a company-generated piece of business is actually less than what we used to charge, but much simpler and much easier for a brokerage to understand should you leave and transact somewhere else.